Entrepreneurship is the ultimate transformation, transforming nothing to something and something to everything. That small idea, a 2-minute conversation, that passerby moment, all have one thing in common. They're all simple starts to something much bigger. A Big Bang Theory of innovation. Listen to the stories of innovators, dream chasers, and playmakers, and how they took their nothings and transformed them into unimaginable and limitless somethings.
My name is Ronna Dunn, also known as the man with the plan.
And my name's Trüth. Stay true, trying to want to tour too. Yeah, I'm from Baltimore, Maryland, West Baltimore. I like to say it's like more so representation of the mission, the overall mission. So it's not just a water bottle or a water brand. It's more so a community.
More of my direction, my focus is more so on the operations, meaning like water distribution itself, water intake, packaging, branding.
I lead in strategic partnerships and campaigns. So I'm the guy that actually, see what fits for the company and how we can service our partners and create opportunities. But as a kid, I always had questions on like, why is a liquor store in every corner? Why was drug dealers right there? And a lot of these things, I would say politics plays a big role.
My background, I was always really creative. I never had a for sure destined career that I always wanted, but I knew I was for my people. Always wanted to create opportunities and always wanted to embrace like your inner abilities. I went to school for a while. I wanted just to find a way to utilize that campus situation, but bring back home. So when I got there, I learned about PR. I learned about marketing, I learned about brand development.
To go into some of the things, me as a kid and having those questions, I didn't know how to participate. Shout out to Trials Project, Shalise Williams. That was one of the first projects I ever worked on. I was about 19, 20 at the time. But I ran into some politicians that liked what I was doing with the youth. So me dealing with these people hands-on engaged me and ignited me to take it to the next level. So then I started going down to the community association meetings.
I always wanted to be behind creators because I understood that if we can move as one in the community as creators as a whole, we can now, make a powerful impact and change into the things we want to be at.
So for the most part, I was acting as like a fly on the wall and just bringing back the information and going right to the people.
We met just through the passings in life. I was doing PR work more on the entertainment side. I know Trüth was more so doing PR and work on a political community side. So we came across each other just in the works of just, I'm seeing him move and he's seeing me move, you know what I'm saying?
I always compare it to the league. You got Kobe and LeBron, right? So it's I'm balling on this side of the conference and he balling on that side of the conference. And we doing two different things, but we got the overall, vision of connecting the community and taking us to the next level. So I would see him in certain meeting rooms. We'll always see each other working. That's how I know he was really working, because he was in the same rooms as me. I always just say I want to work with bro. I used to give him his flowers bro, you hard, bro. You really doing it, before we even connected.
And it was a mutual respect, I say, before anything.
I said when the water hit, it was more so ball gang, that's what gave it that's what gave us the reason to connect.
When me and Trüth started having meetings and stuff amongst things that we could possibly do, water was never the topic. Money was never a topic.
It was during COVID. COVID disconnected us from the work we was doing. And what better way to connect us back to each other than a universal connector, which is water.
This connection, Trüth Alkaline, was the way that we can physically touch people the way we wanted to, if I should say. We always was having this knowledge and having these resources and having these different thoughts, but it was kind of hard to touch people when you don't really have nothing physically for them to grab and take on. So we start local, then go global. Before we trying to run, we gonna walk, and we gonna walk with us. The stomping grounds where we started from. I feel like Baltimore is a place of plenty of opportunities. And the fact that we so engaged on bigger platforms and bigger levels within just having friends, but actually understanding what's going on in our city, we're now able to be the difference in the changes that's happening. This is the place that we found all of our learning opportunities. So it's why not start within your own home and grow and have plenty of homes beyond that? Instead of trying to run away from, oh no, this city's not as big as this other city, make it bigger. oh, we don't got these type of opportunities here. Create the opportunities.
It's direction, not speed. You know what I'm saying? So we more so going in the right direction, but we don't want to go fast, we want to go far. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we got to bring others. My brother scored, I felt like I scored. I seen what I did by myself, like I scored. I put up 20, and 5 and 10. But once I got with my man, it was like, I put up 30, got a ring, got another ring. You know what I'm saying? It was like, so I understand how much we can do as a team, as a collective, as a city, as a unit. You know, and we start with the youth. That's the most important part to me. Because if it's youthless, it's useless. You know what I'm saying? So like we gotta be able to like start with the youth, because they're gonna take that same ideology to tomorrow. So the next 5 to 10 years, everybody, that's the stuff that we was lacking, the youth got it right here and about to manifest it and turn that thought into a thing, because we instill it in them. It's so emotional because like I'm in the middle of the journey right now as we speak. So like 5 years ago, like I remember it was a seed. Now like you got a garden, you know what I'm saying? So watching the thing grow, and guess who grew it though? The community, promise you.
On the health side alone, for me personally, just like within my own self, I always was like, I wanted to make a difference in a change in like my family's tree. I understood that alkaline water was the answer to a lot of the issues that was going on internally. Now we're speaking on a broader aspect. I understood how effective that was to the community of like what everyone's putting in their bodies daily. Like in an urban city like a Baltimore and Philly and Delaware, whatever the areas that is, like so many people are putting particular things in their bodies that's we not understanding how I would say effective or at a disadvantage that we put in ourselves. So I understood that alkaline was the more purest form that can keep us more afloat as a whole.
Trüth Alkaline Water represents community, unity, and opportunity. So when you look at Trüth Alkaline, our mission was to go right in the community and provide opportunities, whether it's entrepreneur, job, dealing with athletes, entertainment, because it's so flexible and universal. And dive right into community and looking for us to give us opportunities. So I think that's what differentiates us, because we're looking for us.
The branding in general is branding us as a whole and being one with our people. Like, it's not really a disconnect between, oh, hey, we guys that just sell water. You know, it's more so is that we have a product and a brand essence that allows everybody to be their true self.
Emphasize and highlight on our asset, our main asset, which is the community. Nothing moves out of the community, so the people have to be involved. So for order us to grow, all we gotta do is continue to connect. Like that's the quote or phrase we live by. Like we don't compete, we connect. We gotta understand that if we're not participating in the community, that leads for anybody to come into the community and disenfranchise it. Like, you got politics, you got laws that's being passed, right? And we don't even know what's going on. Like the average person work a 9 to 5. When do bills turn to laws? 9 to 5. Like I like for us to like participate at a high level when it comes to community, so we can address our issues.
The future is right here in front of us, and I say that because we are creating the future by the opportunities that we provide. The best way I could say that can introduce our future is just simply just showing what we already doing today and showing the impact that it's getting left to. So like for us, it's just like, how can athletes be in a better position? You know, how can entrepreneurs now be in a better position? So we already doing it, they're making the changes day to day. It's for the people who like our kids down the line that's gonna be able to like see the difference, you know, from like what they be able to research on.
I mentor a lot of entrepreneurs already, athletes, creatives, moguls. So like, I like to tell them stay true to their divine thoughts. That's why my name True, and that's the campaign kind of like stay true, because like a lot of us, you know, we step outside ourselves and find ourselves in places we don't even know we lost, right?
Coming into business or just coming into any opportunities in life in general, you come into business like realistically to solve something. So you gotta understand you coming into problems.
Jay-Z say, the most genius thing they never did was give up, you get what I'm saying? So like, we reach a lot of barriers every day, right? And the thing is, I don't give up. The problem is never the problem is the solution.
Just don't be emotionally attached to the problem itself, but figure out ways to just better your true situation and make the most out of it. As of now, currently, I think we in 82 locations actively. Social media wise, Trüth Alkaline, on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. We pretty much going global, so it's not too hard to find us if you need us.
Now this right here is a representation of that. So if they going in the stores, like think about it as a kid. You got food options. You got Chinese, soda. That. You might got some water, but you don't know them. So you know what I'm saying? Like you gonna choose their part because it's cheapest. But you see this, I don't care what the price is. It don't even matter. I know that 5% is going to a youth organization. I know it's real. Like you're not gonna meet Coca-Cola. They're not coming to your community giving us, you know. So it's somebody from our community that's doing for us, and you know, giving us ownership within a thing. So this literally Baltimore's community. So.
Damn! You different. I ain't gonna lie. You different.